Hello, my name is Charles. I want to do a series on Bordeaux Rouge, red Bordeaux wines from the whole year of 2015 so I can get myself reacquainted and have a little bit of fun, and I want to share that with you. So today I'm going to do my first video on that, and let's take a look at what's coming up. I'd like to go through each of the sub-appellations of Bordeaux for the 2015 vintage, one zone at a time. And I filled this hat with each of the appellations. My mysterious assistant will help pick one out. And I'm doing Pomerol! Welcome, friends. I have got with me today Chateaugrange Neuve, Les Fleurs de Horns. This is Pomerol. Pomerol comes to us from the right bank and is a Merlot dominant blend. Blah, blah, blah. You'll notice I've got some Christmas decorations up. Today is the official last day of Christmas, so for those of you that celebrate 12th night, Three Kings night, Epiphany, happy last day of Christmas. For those of you that celebrate Theophany, happy Theophany. For those of you that are Orthodox, happy Christmas. For everyone else, happy Christmas anyway. So I wanted to share a little bit about wines, specifically Bordeaux, and I wanted to do a video that reinvigorates my energy and enthusiasm for the wines overall. So this is going to be a lot less technical and a little more fun. I spent an entire 9+ months tracking down all red wines that are Bordeaux from each of the sub-appellations, so none of the whites, there's nothing wrong with whites, that were from the vintage 2015. Took a little bit of an effort. This particular bottle I found from a sister store that I work with in the west side of Cleveland, so I was able to pick it up from them, and it fit the criteria of being Pomerol 2015. So I was pretty happy to pick that up. Overall, Pomerols are pretty prestigious, and this guy has something of a price point to it. I wanted to keep within a certain range, and this guy was near the top of that. It was $55, so that's pretty steep, but not horribly steep for a lot of Bordeaux wines at all. These guys aren't classified at all. They're from Pomerol. They don't have to be. Great reputation. And after I decanted it right off the bat, it smells wonderful. So I'm going to have a great time finishing this wine off for the rest of the night. I don't expect you guys to go out and get this wine. I don't expect you to go get a Pomerol specifically or a vintage of the 2015 specifically, but I'm hoping that as I share my experiences with these wines with you, you'll fall in love with Bordeaux, you'll be a little more comfortable with them, and you'll want to find some wines that you like yourself as well. So here's my Pomerol 2015, first one out of the series, Nazdrovi. What a great taste. So I've already been asked my first question offline. And the first question is, why did I even pick the Bordeaux 2015? Well, this stemmed from a situation where I had an opportunity to get in on some Bordeaux wines that were on sale from the 2015 vintage. And I picked a couple up, just 2 bottles, and with the intent of having a dinner party with some friends during the month of February last year. The day came and there was a horrible blizzard, so I had to postpone the event. And during the postponement, I came across another 2015 Bordeaux. I'm like, all right, I'll add it to the dinner party. And then another, and then another. And before I knew it, I looked at myself saying, I've got an entire Bordeaux collection here of sub-appellated Bordeaux. I pushed off the party altogether, but went for achieving 2015 Bordeaux Rouge. And that's where that little collection started from. Question number 2 was whether there was something special about 2015. 2015 was actually one of the better vintages in a long time. For people out there, if you can't get a 15, that's fine. 2009, fantastic entirely. 2016, which is on the market almost at the time that this is coming off the market, is a great year. 15 is a really great year, as is 10. 2008 was nice. 2012 is nice. Those are all good years. And worth buying and browsing around. This year itself, 15, is a hallmark year, and that was another reason why I was interested in grabbing a few of them. Like, hey, it's a great year, load up! So I decided to load up on 2015. Well, so this wine's only been open for just a few minutes. It's really showing some really great plum, jammy blackberry notes. That's my cat Katya. Good morning, Katya. It's fantastic. It comes from an importer called the LEF Group out of Asheville, North Carolina. So I'm unfamiliar with those guys, so I'm going to learn a little bit more because they're bringing in some nice stuff. I'm pretty impressed with this one. 100% Merlot, they're warning me, and a year or more aged in French oak barrels. So that's actually a fair amount of aging, and that helps to soften the tannins because this has got a lot of gripping body to it still. Beautiful aromas. This is delicious. If you had this and you let it sit in your cellar another 5 years, you're still going to be happy with this thing. If you open this baby up and let it breathe, oh, just a gorgeous, sexy wine. Thank you. All right, well, friends, thanks for watching this short first introduction video. As always, if you have any questions, go ahead and throw them in the comment box. I'm going to try to put a link up to a Facebook group so you can share stories about your favorite Bordeaux wines, fun things that you found, other examples of Pomerol that you found from a good vintage or another region. We'll say that for later. Comment to that. As always, if you want to see what's coming up next time when I film another sub-appellation, subscribe so you know what's going on. Till then, ladies and gentlemen, na zdrowie. All right, that's it. This one's short and sweet. See you next time.